Hey guys, it's Scott here from ZoMyGod Play, and today we're doing a quick gameplay overview of Penarium, which has been developed by Self-Made Miracle and published by Team 17 onto the Xbox One. Now Penarium has been out for a fair amount of time as a Steam Early Access title on the PC, but it's just made its way to the Xbox One, and in my eyes it's a wealthy addition to the console, mainly because of the amount of fun it can bring. So to start off with, I'll just give you a quick glance of the gameplay modes that are included. So we've got campaign, arcade and multiplayer mode, which I'll explain about those in a little bit of time. We have a shop whereby you can purchase additional perks for use in the arcade game. So if we go back to the shop, you just see here we've got a list of the different cards that you can purchase. Now these particular cards, once you purchase them, will unlock additional perks for use in the game. So basically you buy a card using gold coins that you've earned during your playthrough. So there's no mini transactions or in-game purchases or anything like that. But you collect the coins, you then go and buy the cards, and then these cards, once you've purchased them, can unlock additional perks during the arcade and potentially campaign modes. So for example, I'm just going to purchase this one, which costs 500 gold coins, and then this will be added to the main game itself, which I'll demonstrate now. So here we are in the main arcade gameplay mode, and as you can possibly work out, the objective of the game is to destroy the barrels, collect as many coins as you can, and avoid the traps. That's pretty much it, but it's quite fun. So every 5 barrels that you destroy, a new trap or a new machine that's attempting to kill you is activated. So the first trap we saw was the bowling ball, and the second trap, as you can see here, is like an icicle death gun, whereby it'll shoot icicles down, and if they hit you, you die. The third trap, as you see here, we've got a machine gun with 3 turrets on, and we've got some wasps which fly around in a circular motion. If you touch any of these, either get hit by the bullets or by the actual bees, you'll get killed. Once you've smashed enough barrels, you can then use the card that you purchased from the shop, as I demonstrated earlier. And the particular power that I purchased was able to give you more gold coins when smashing the barrels. Unluckily enough, I didn't manage to use the effect for very long, as you can see I died. And when you do die, it brings up a summary of your score that you got that particular time and your highest score, and then you can compare it with people across the globe. Now this in a sense is the main game concept for the arcade mode, whereby the objective is in a sense to get the highest score possible to then share online, and to aid you along you go to the shop and buy additional perks and items and so forth. But what's really entertaining about Penarium is that it also includes a campaign mode, as you can see here, which includes a variety of different aspects of the game, but it even includes a story which sees the main character whisked away to a circus, as you will see here.
Once there was a kid who was loved only by his father. His name was Willie. Willie worked the land of his father's farm all day long. The work was tough and boring. Poor Willie longed for adventure. One day, while Willie was working the edge of the farm, a circus caravan rode by. As if it was destiny, a tall, mysterious figure appeared and promised Willie extraordinary adventure. Willie was mesmerized by the spectacle. He felt an uncontrollable urge to take part in it. The tall figure directed him towards an empty wagon. Willie jumped on board, expecting to see the show of his life. He would only be gone for a day. The caravan rode for hours, and when it finally stopped, Willie was thrown onto the circus floor. The tall figure stood over him and welcomed him to Penarium, the sadistic circus extravaganza.
So that's pretty much the opening cutscene sequence to Penarium's campaign mode, and in a sense the story is basically you control Willie, who is the local farm boy that's been whisked away by this notorious circus person, as you saw in the opening sequence, and basically you're forced to take part in his death game, which is in a sense is what Penarium is all about. Now these particular campaign missions tend to focus on the introduction to how to play the game. So this first level, in a sense, is just telling you that you need to smash the barrels. No coins come out of them, of course, but it just basically says smash the barrels and then your challenge is completed. As you progress through the campaign mode, you'll then be challenged to do various different things. For example, in this particular mission, the objective is to capture 3 different types of potions and then carry them to the corresponding cauldron colour. So you've got red, blue and green, and basically the idea is you run across, collect the red one and then drop it back in the red one, and as you can see on the cauldrons themselves, it has numbers, and the idea is that you've got to get 5 in each one. So in a sense, you've got to collect 15 items on this particular level. But the catch is you can't let more than 4 or 5 of them break. Otherwise, if you do that, it is game over. But at the same time, you've then got to avoid all the traps. So for example, at the moment we've got 2 traps going off here, which include the bowling ball and the rocket launcher from below, which constantly follows you. And as you can see there, I failed the challenge. This one's actually quite a pretty complex one. It should be, in a sense, easy, but it's actually still pretty complicated. And this is where the fun of Penarium comes into effect, is the fact that you just think, I'll have one more go, I can do it, I can do it. And then 5 hours later, you're still on the same mission, not even frustrated that you haven't done it. Which is, in a sense, all you can really ask for from this game. And makes it such fun to play, as you just think, oh, I'll have 5 minutes here, I'll have 5 minutes there, and then next of all, you're spending countless hours seeing your face being exploded by a bowling ball, which is quite amusing by the look of things. Going back to the main menu for a moment, as you can see, there's 2 items that are currently locked for the time being, which in a sense will unlock as you progress through the campaign mode. But there's also a multiplayer aspect of the game whereby up to 2 people can work together to get the best score. So that's what you can expect from Penarium, which is now available for the Xbox One.